What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome back to Strictly Blizzness, episode 121. Right off the bat, thank you to Creative Edge and Edge VR Arcade, because I didn't do it right off the bat last time. So we're making Strictly Blizzness possible.
Your friends in all VR.
Yes.
How's that?
Good.
There's some camps that just got posted, so I think people should go check that out.
Yes, go camp in the summer. There it is.
GreenBaySummerCamps.com.
Oh, I'm sorry, GreenBayCamps.com. I don't even know my own website.
Wow.
GreenBayCamps.com.
GreenBayCamps.com.
Let's say that again, just so we know.
GreenBayCamps.com.
All right. Sean approved.
Sean approved.
All right.
Well, the countdown is real.
It
to
is.
The start of the season.
It is. We're at, as of this week, it will be 1 month.
As of this episode, it'll be exactly 1 month only.
No.
I mean, because it'll air on
Wednesday the 14th.
Oh, okay. So.
And our game is on, not on the
1 month, 3 days, depending on how many. February has 29 days.
True. Still, no.
The game is coming up next month. That's what you need to know.
It is on March 17th. Let's just put that out there.
Yep.
Which is also another day.
St. Patty's Day?
That is correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
So by the time you're watching this, single game tickets will be on sale. So go get them at greenbayblizzard.com or rushcenter.com. Or take 2 green, non-perishable food items to any Gnome Games location. That is 2 Green Bay, 1 Appleton, and 1 Sturgeon Bay. And they are loaded up with tickets until they tell me they need more. And then it will shut down the week of the game and then be available again at the Rush Center only on game day, because we just don't have the capacity to handle it at the Rush without us there on game day. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that work at Gnome? Are they getting an actual physical ticket, or are they getting something that has to be like turned in?
Actual ticket.
Okay.
So you
Perfect.
can get a ticket ahead of time versus hoping we have some left on game day, March 17th.
Awesome. Let's talk about Gnome Games a little bit.
Sure.
Gnome Games has been a partner, a solution provider for us for a while. What is Gnome Games all about? Just so people know how, because these are really cool spots that they have. And I didn't know about Gnome Games until you signed them on as a partner. And we've had some really cool experiences there. Yeah,
family board game and card game store. It's a gaming store, so anything from puzzles to Monopoly to Settlers of Catan to Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, collectible card games. It is a great location where they have family game nights. They do a lot of work in schools like us, where they'll go do a game night at a school. And they have had game nights with us, and Pat does incredible at the community and sponsors a lot of stuff in the community, not just us, local racetracks. He really gets involved and plugs in. So
yeah, it's really cool to see them larger than they were when we first started with the Blizzard, and they're just a fun place to go. So if you're ever thinking of an idea for a birthday gift, or other types of gifts, I would strongly recommend going there, especially if you have someone that likes to play games, not necessarily video games. That's not what they're about. They're about more of the tactile games that you play, and they're a pretty cool place.
Yeah, so they, again, they are a drop-off at food location and get tickets. The food drive is thanks to our friends at Schreiber and benefiting Feeding America, Eastern Wisconsin. Got to make sure I get the Eastern Wisconsin in there. So, and then Pat also brought us a really other cool connection that we made public last weekend. That's Adrienne Smith, who is probably the best women's football player in the United States. The rings would indicate so, and her track record would indicate so. So she will be at the first game at Doors Open. She actually invented a game that is Blitz Champs, which is an NFL licensed card game. And it functions like Uno with a football twist. I got to play it. So she will be playing once Doors open at 2. She's doing an exclusive event prior to Doors opening for some of our friends in youth football. But yeah, that's another real cool, thanks to Pat, connection. So,
yeah, really. I saw her video. That was really cool.
Yeah. She's probably a little bit down. She was in Vegas for the Super Bowl, and the Niners did not win. So, spoiler if you haven't watched Super Bowl before, Wednesday of this week.
Yeah. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did. Yep.
I did not.
Yeah.
I chose not.
I saw some incredible movie trailers. That's why I watched the Super Bowl.
No,
so.
yeah, for
Twisters, the sequel.
yeah,
Yep. And Deadpool 3.
always
I
fun.
thought we were going to get Inside Out 2's official trailer, but I don't think it did unless I got up at the wrong time.
Well, there was a trailer that was out.
Okay. But I thought there's supposed to be like a
newer,
full one. Yeah, this was like
okay.
people dropping their full trailers in the Super Bowl spots. So, yeah.
Excellent.
Twisters was incredible. I didn't realize the guy that plays Hangman in Maverick is going to be the main character in Twisters sequel. I kind of take on the role of Bill Paxton. So,
isn't he related to him in?
I don't think so.
No. In the show, I mean, I thought it was
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Like he's his nephew or something. I could be wrong. I had heard they were gonna keep Paxton's character twist. Look at what you did there.
I didn't even intend to do that
one. No, that they were gonna somehow take like his work that he did, and it went down the family line of some sort.
But it looked really good. So a couple good ones.
We're always looking for those things to do.
Yep.
Awesome. What else do you got?
I like Usher musically, but halftime was kind of all over the place. Like I kind of felt like it was overwhelming. That's just a personal opinion. So yeah.
I heard boring from people.
Yeah, it kind of
it
sat there. It was just a lot of stuff. I mean, he definitely rolled out everybody he's ever collaborated with. So Outkast, Alicia Keys, you name it. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, not Outkast. I forget the Ludacris. Sorry, wrong one. Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
Other than that, we are cruising. The store is getting rebuilt currently with new items, so that'll be up soon. I know Ben did an incredible job that is now branded the Yeti Cave, so bruisers all over the merch area now. But with no merch you can buy yet, besides flex plans or birthday parties, which is a great place to go do that. Just the stuff is coming, so
and it's cool stuff.
We should have game balls by the time you see this episode. We don't have them, but they are inbound. So
excellent. So by the next time we're on the show, we should have a ball or two to display.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. IFL wise, everybody's just getting ready, hunkering down, making sure that they're ready for the season. I did have one change, not really a rule change, but just a gameplay change that I did not talk about on the last episode. We need to talk about on this one. So we, in an effort to speed up the game, and sometimes, and I've seen this more prevalent on certain arenas that we go to where it's just kind of the whistle blew. Yeah, let's get the chain gang together, and they kind of take their time. There's now that 40-second clock immediately starts when the whistle blows. So some of the pageantry that sometimes happens with players after a touchdown or things like that, you got 40 seconds right from when that whistle blows. So it's not 40 seconds from when everybody's deciding it's time to go. It's 40 seconds. And if something happens during that 40 seconds, then you get 20 seconds back on the clock.
Cool.
2025. Now I said that probably
Quoter.
wrong. Yeah, don't
Kathy
quote me.
said.
No, do not do that.
Timestamp
do not
it.
do that.
Tag
Just remember
Todd
the 40. Just don't tag Todd. Oh dear God. Just make sure that you realize it's 40 seconds from when the whistle blows. So that's for players, coaches, that's for our refs, that's for everybody to understand, even your staff with different things that happen that you guys do.
Yeah, get ready, game one. So we got a new crew. So for the first time in 10 years, you may actually see me operating the promo tunnel game one while we bring on a new team. So the last time.
So let's talk about that.
Yep.
Because today we meet our new interns and go over game day and everything that's happening with game day. Usually we have a little bit of staff to transition the new people in. We don't have that this year, but we do have some really, I think, strong candidates to get us through this season. So we're looking forward to meeting them and going through everything.
A lot of excitement. We kind of get to make it.
It doesn't sound very exciting. Yeah, a lot of excitement.
Well, it's the first time in 10 years that there's not really someone in play that has operated the field, besides Meg, for 4 games, right? When you look at Caitlin to Selena, Joe. Vetrano understands how to MC a promo. He is not the guy to handle a fan tunnel or a national
Direct
anthem.
people.
So yep. So we'll have some fun. We were talking last week as we prep for the meeting tonight that it's a good chance to make that process what we want of it. So as we rebuild it. So
Yeah, and sometimes that's a good thing when you start out fresh, right? Because then you have to go back to the drawing board and draw up the things that maybe got missed in translation or a certain way that someone had done it and thought that's how we do it kind of thing. And now you get to actually not dictate, but really draw out that process for the beginning of the
Right.
game and then during all the promos and what happens in the promo tunnel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and 2 calm games to get it right before the not calm game of April 19th with
Crazy.
so many schools
Crazy.
involved. Where
You can say it crazy.
it is. Yeah, there's a lot of schools on April 19th. So
when you come into the tunnel on the 19th and there is a hallway literally full of kids with signs up all over for their school.
for where their school is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yikes.
PMI employees should take off that day besides the one we
Well,
need
yeah,
so they're not
please
stuck in
don't.
their office.
Yeah. Yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah, so we have St. Patty's Day and then Youth Jersey Night, which just falls on spring break. We still have a ton of youth sports teams and groups, but it's nothing like handling a ton of school kids. That's just that game. So,
yeah. All right. Are we going to have green beer?
Yes.
Are we going to have green other things?
Yes.
Are we going to talk about them?
Probably.
Closer to it?
Yeah, you'll see more coming out, but all that's out now. Ben had done a great job of putting that out on social. So St. Patty's Day is wear green. It's an easy one. Green rally towel. Should have brought that. That's on me. We'll show that next episode. I have those now. It's real cool. It looks like a jersey. It's not just a rally towel. And it has St. Patty's Bruiser on it. So buy one, get one green beer. And then $2 green jello shots at select PMI Rush Center stands. So it's not all over. And there actually is a green, I'm not going to quote the price because I'll probably get it wrong, but green popcorn and a green kids drink. So
green popcorn.
it's not food coloring either. I think it's just a green salt type thing, much like when we run the whiteout one that makes it look green, but it's not dyeing it green. So,
I gotcha.
Nope.
Okay. And what are the shots?
I'm missing something.
Are they like apple of some sort? Or?
I don't know.
Okay.
And a game ball. There's a specific game ball that game. It's not green because there's not a green panel anymore available for us to order. So, but it does have St. Patty's Bruiser on it with some accents. We showed that one
early on,
eons ago.
Yeah, when you guys were guessing.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think I missed anything on that one. Then
No,
we go
I
into
think
Youth Jersey Night, which is pretty easy to explain. So.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. So we're getting ready for camp. I guess we'll still have another episode before camp starts. Camp is going to be at UWGB. It is a closed camp, correct?
Yes.
Oh boy. I thought we had said it would be closed.
I know tryouts were.
Yeah.
Camp happens in a different place, so I don't know what the verdict was there. So,
okay, so we'll let you know next week whether or not camp is closed. We have all of our guys coming into town right around the 1st, and then starting camp again at GB. The turf has to get moved again because it currently resides at the Rush Center, and we have to take it out to UWGB for training camp. So that'll be 2 weeks at GB and then home for the home opener.
Should be ready. Come on out on the 17th to find out.
We'll be ready. We'll be ready.
1 p.m. is the clock because we're helping do some pregame stuff for some other groups. 1 p.m. is the clock to make sure we're ready. So
okay. Game time?
3:05. Doors for normal folks, 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
That's when the rally towels will be given out. I think there's happy hour specials at the backstage bar too. So the Rush Center's had some really good success with that at concerts and gamblers events an hour prior to kick. So we'll post all that once they post all that. So yeah,
absolutely. All right. I don't have anything else.
Okay.
And we are like way behind on.
Did you see Argyle?
I did not.
Okay. Thought we'd have that one to talk about. Apparently not, Blizzard Nation.
Did you go see it?
No.
Oh. Well, how would we have talked about it if just
I
saw
thought
it?
you. Yeah, I thought you were going to see it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I'd like to this week, though. That's my plan.
Winning.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else as well. Like, we check out single game tickets, get them. Sorry for the seating capacity on April 19th. We run the risk of not being able to seat all our group. So that's why it looks like you have 1,000 tickets to choose from that game. Because you do, because the other 5,500 will be spoken for by groups and schools. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of tickets, but they will go fast.
yeah, especially since it's kids free. So,
Right.
with an adult ticket.
All right. I think that's all we have. Don't forget your food items. If you're going to known games, make sure you have a food item in order to get that ticket.
Yeah, and that is 2. So that is still a steal by the time you go get 2 cans of green beans or a can of green beans and peas. And they're not going to tell you to go away if you didn't get green, but please pay along because we love our theme nights here. So I want nothing more.
You want to see a bunch of green cans?
1,000 pounds
you could
of
do-
green beans delivered to Feeding America.
You could that was a challenge. You could do Green Giant. Green Giant.
You sure could.
Has
Yeah.
a lot of.
I'm sure there's green pasta. Like, we've had edamame noodles at our house before. So there's plenty of other options for non-perishable that will cost you less than a game ticket. So
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
I think that's what I had.
Okay.
These will get much more complicated as we
Yeah.
approach the games.
We're in that. We're in that flux place where we've ordered merch. It's not here yet. We have balls ordered. They're not here yet.
Yeah.
We're talking about the players. They're not here yet. Maybe we'll talk about a couple of the returning players next time.
We should record an episode where we're not here yet. Like, you only hear us.
We're not quite here yet.
We
That's
have
kinda
talked
funny.
about doing an episode in VR, but John,
It's-
you're on the clock.
It's coming. All right.
Do we hit him with it?
Let's hit them with it.
Go Blizz. Don't forget to like, follow,
Subscribe
share.
and ring that notification bell to get all of our content in your inbox.